Good morning, good peoples of the world. Looks like we got 11 people in the chat. I hope that we get more because today is a good day for several reasons. We got Jim in the chat. What's up, Jim? Good to see ya. Atharva, of course, is here, who is the man of the hour, who is going to bring us a kick-ass set. We've got Bryce, who just joined the chat, who will be coming up this weekend as well with his set. We got Manuel Romero, and we've got Mr. Adrian back from the dead after he was gone last weekend for a bit. Looks like we have Paravarium. John is here. Looks like the regulars are here, but however, where is Scott K? Scott K is the one that should be awake, but he might not be. I'm guessing that he is going to be, sleeping. And what about Mr. McGill? Mr. McGill sometimes... Oh, there he is. I see hey guys up there. Missed it. See, so many chat things moving down. It's hard to keep track of. But, so I first want to say before we get into this set, there's like a couple announcements that we have to talk about. First and foremost, I'm telling you what, guys, Wednesday, I was a little worried that we weren't going to be able to do the sets this weekend because I woke up Wednesday morning. And for the first time in my life, like when I opened my eyes, I was waking up at 4:30. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I woke up at 4:30 to get to work by 5:30. I opened my eyes on Wednesday morning, and immediately when I opened my eyes, I had vertigo. I've never really had vertigo in my life. I have had it where you get up too fast or something, and it whoa, I guess that's vertigo, but it's kind of like different. It's more like lightheadedness versus like everything's moving around. I've had that before, but this was like vertigo. Like I opened my eyes and like the room was like totally like weird. And I was like, whoa, okay. So I was like, all right, that's, a little odd, but maybe I'm just tired. Okay. I'll get up. I get up, go to the bathroom, kind of wash my face, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of feel weird in my head. Just not all there, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm getting sick, because I felt like, not like a sore throat, but I felt something weird in my throat. So I thought, oh, maybe I'm getting sick. Long story short, all day Wednesday at work, I was having vertigo, like just here and there. Like I would look over to the right, and all of a sudden the room would start shaking, and I was like, that is really odd. One time I was walking back to my office in the hallway, and I just kind of like looked down, and when I looked back up, the vertigo was so bad that I tripped and almost fell. And I was like, this is fucking weird. So I have never experienced this. Like I said, just a small little episode of getting up and too much, blood shift, dizziness, but not like this. This was weird. So I thought, oh, maybe I'm just really, really tired. Try to sleep tonight and see what happens. Wake up, go to bed early, wake up on Thursday morning, and immediately have two even worse vertigo situations. They lasted longer. Most of them would last like maybe a second or two. These lasted like 6, 7, 8 seconds, and it was just like the room was just like, it was the weirdest sensation I've ever had in my life. And the second one was so discombobulating that my body started getting hot and felt very weak, and I felt like I was going to throw up, probably because the room was moving around, so it was like being on a roller coaster or something. And I was like, yeah, I got to go to the doctor for this. So I went to the doctor, and they said, we don't know what it is. There's usually two causes for it. One's like this crystal that dislodges in your ear randomly and then fixes itself after a couple of days. The other one could be like you have a cold and this like nerve behind your neck gets swollen and causes this vertigo. Anyway, we're going to give you some prednisone and just see what happens. Try to take that out. I didn't take the prednisone because that Thursday, the rest of the day, she said don't take it until tomorrow morning. So the rest of the day, I didn't have any really vertigo things, but just my head just felt weird. Woke up on Friday morning and didn't have any vertigo, but still felt like just off. And so all last night, my head just felt kind of like there was water filled in my head. It wasn't a headache. It was just like weird. And I didn't feel normal. And so I was really nervous. I was really like, shit, am I going to be able to do this? Because I don't want to be sitting here trying to do like a reaction and having fucking vertigo while I'm doing it and throwing up online that you guys would see. So anyway, that's the first thing. However, I woke up this morning and I actually feel the most normal that I felt since Wednesday. So I'm just kind of, Mm-mm-mm-mm. Anyway, yeah, so Vertigo, I'm going to read your comments after I'm done talking, but Vertigo is something that it totally ruined my day because it just felt so weird. I couldn't imagine people who have to live with vertigo like on a daily basis. That would just be torture, be fucking torture. All right, so that's number one. Number two, I promise will be much shorter. I want to say that I'm excited for Atharva's set, and I just want to mention on this channel how thankful I am for this channel. Again, the fact that Atharva's set is because 5 of you were nice enough to say, you know what, I am going to give some money towards Atharva so that he can come up with a set because of the way the exchange rate is there in India, as well as just, it can be some money that you have to pay that most people don't have money to just kind of splurge on this kind of thing. So those of you who paid for Atharva, I want to say thank you. I do think that makes this channel already different than a lot of channels. And I've said it many times before. We are a small channel, but I love this channel. And I don't ever want it to get so big that, or even big to the point where it's like I lose this kind of connection. You guys rock. You have given me faith in humanity to some degree, a little bit again. Even though it seems small, I think if we all did these small little things instead of trying to give millions of dollars to something, when you just do small little cool things like this, I think we make the world a better place. So thank you guys for doing that, which brings me to my third announcement. My third announcement is that we have had another charitable giving. And I just want to say, Mr. Paravarium, I received an email this Wednesday or something like that, or Tuesday maybe. I think it was before I had vertigo. I got this email that said, I want to pay for Paravarium's set. The only condition was that I cannot say who it is, but it is from a girl. So I think that you have like a secret admirer, Paravarium. You better not tell your girlfriend that shit. She might get a little jealous there, dude. But anyway, this secret admirer of yours, who they didn't say their name. I don't know if they're like commenting on the channel a lot. So I know there's only like 2 or 3 girls that you probably think, oh, it's one of those 3 girls that kind of want to come on the channel. I don't think I've really seen them, at least the name that they left as far as their email address is concerned. So either way, Para, you have some girl that has a little bit of I don't know if it's a crush, but it just has like a heart for you. So you need to turn in 5 songs. You better be nice about it. Don't go an hour long like Mr. Manuel Romero would. But turn in a set, and I have put you on the schedule already. I think it's like April 7th or something like that. I'll have to look again. But send me, just like the normal song list with the links and stuff like that and the explanations. And give us your best shot, Para, because I know you don't turn in sets ever. I think you've turned in 1, right? And so this is your chance to have 5 songs to show us what you want. So you guys, again, this channel fucking rocks. You guys have now paid for 2 different people to have sets. I think that is a great, great thing. That is announcement number 3. All right, announcement number 4, and then I promise we will get into the music, but these are important announcements, I think. I think they're really good. The 4th one is quite surprising to myself. So over, I don't know, maybe a year ago it's been, we all had a fun time on this channel because I was first introduced because Manuel Romero introduced me to definitely a top 5 band if they come out with more albums that are like the only album they have, and that is ILO. ILO, also, everyone knows, on Casey Kasem's Top 40, finished in 7th and in 1st. I don't know if it was 7th. I can't remember. Something like that. Coalescence and Hollow, Hollow was my favorite song that I've discovered from this channel. ILO is absolutely an awesome band. Well, because of the Discord that we have, which if you don't know about our Discord, guys, go to the Discord. It is in the description in the Excel document, and it's like the 3rd tab. So because of the Discord, somebody had posted something about ILO coming out with a new album. And I was like, holy shit, this is what we've been waiting for. So I clicked on it and I didn't even know that they had an Instagram account. Started following them on Instagram, and they had this live video of them playing Coalescence. And so I clicked on it and I was like, was it you, Arrow, that had that? I think it might have been you on that. And I was like totally surprised because, of course, it didn't sound as good as the recording, in my opinion. But his live voice was still excellent, especially when he hits that last note. Da, 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 and he hits that. He sounds great even in the live version. So it just made me even more interested in what they're going to come out with. And so I started following them on Instagram because of this video. And I just made a comment to them on the video. And this video was posted like 25 weeks ago. So I wasn't expecting anything. But I do want to show you guys. We had a little interaction here because last year, if you don't remember, I said I wanted to do an interview with them. And they posted on there and said, oh yeah, let's have an interview. And so I wrote them an email. They never responded to the email. So then I think we all figured out that I just got completely trolled by somebody. And so when I got trolled, it was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But it's kind of funny that somebody actually like had their name as ILO, because it said ILO as like their whatever stream name or a comment name, channel name. And I thought that's kind of funny that they trolled me and said like it made it seem like I was going to interact with them when really reality I wasn't interacting with them at all. So that brings us to this announcement. The problem or the thing that we thought has been solved, because if you look at this, I wrote, damn badass, tried to do an interview with you all on my channel, but I got trolled. Ha ha ha. And look who responded. He did. Nah, I forgot to reply to your email. Let's set something up. DM me here. That's easier than my emails. So that means we actually didn't get trolled. It means that he just was lazy and didn't freaking respond to my email. So I think that's really great for two reasons. One, it's nice to know that I actually didn't get trolled. And number two, it seems like it's on the board for me to do a live interview with ILO. So this brings up some different kind of options here. And one of those options that I thought about is there have been a couple people that have told me, and I've had a couple interactions with Jim Newstead. Everybody knows him, his channel. I don't really know Doug. I haven't really interacted with Doug. But I did think maybe this is a chance for us to do a dual live session with ILO. So it's not just me, but I thought about asking Jim if Jim would be interested. I don't know if, for those of you who follow Jim, I like Jim, but I don't like watch all the videos or anything like that. I try to support Jim and his channel. Has he done ILO? I don't know if he's done ILO, but if he has, I thought maybe I've been telling Jim for a long time now, probably like 3 years ago, we talked behind the scenes about kind of doing something together if there ever is a chance. If he has done ILO, I thought I'd maybe ask Jim, hey Jim, do you want to do like this dual live version and have an interview together with ILO? I thought that'd be a good idea. So anyway, I know I'm talking a lot, but I feel like this stuff was actually necessary to talk about because they're cool things. So keep that in mind. Give me some ideas, whether through email or through the chat. Let me know what you guys think about doing that kind of interview with ILO, either solo or should I do it with some other channel that, you know, we all kind of like and kind of know about. Let me know. I think that would be kind of cool. All right, so let's get into this set for Atharva, which we are all looking forward to. Now, I don't know, but Atharva said before that he wants to show us some Indian-style music. So I'm guessing if he does do that, most of us have never heard, maybe some of you have, but I know I haven't heard a lot of Indian music. I don't know if this is going to be traditional Indian music or if this is going to be like a mixture of rock and Indian music. I have no idea. So I'm really looking forward to this, Atharva. Let's get into this. So he says this. So following are my 5 songs for the set. I really want to thank all the members who donated for my set. It was a really wholesome and awesome of you guys to do so. And I totally agree. That's why I want to take time to announce it. As we say in my language, Dhanyavad. Oh shit. I probably butchered the shit out of that, Atharva. Is it Dhanyavad? Dhanyavad? I don't know how to say it. Meaning thank you. I decided my set to have some Indian fusion bands and some bands that actually got me into metal back when I was probably 7 or 8 years old, playing car racing games on my PC. Awesome. The first two songs were on the racing game. Probably also influenced from the songs my dad used to play on the stereo. So here we go. Now that's cool. So are these, I'm guessing these are Indian songs. So you were playing a racing PC game and they had Indian fusion songs on there for the background music. I think that's pretty cool. The first one is Pulse Ultra, Build Your Cages. This is one of those songs that started my journey into metal. It's from a band that made just one album called Headspace, the band, and got split. But that one album is superb. They were so good, they could have been as big as Disturbed, I think. Wow, they were really ahead of their time. So this is Pulse Ultra, Build Your Cages. Has anybody heard this? Now I gotta read your comments. All right, here we go. You say they're as big as Disturbed, or they would be if they would have kept going? I can see that connection to Disturbed. It's got that like... Okay. I can see the connection to Disturbed here, for sure. But I like it. I'm digging this for sure. If it stays like this, it's going on a playlist. I like his voice too. It's a little whiny, but good harmony. Any day but Sunday era, I'll remember that. Saturday or Monday. Okay, breakdown. Dude, I'm digging this, Atharva. Good start. It's got like a Soen sound, but obviously the music's different than Soen. But it's got like the way it's engineered. The guitar sounds very Soen-ish to me, which I dig. I like it. I can see the connection to Disturbed. Now, if every song sounded like this, I think I would get bored pretty easily, but yeah, for me, I'd definitely put this on a playlist. Again, I see a connection to Soen a little bit. Not as good, but a connection. Is that it? Okay, So again, I wouldn't call that like a great song, but I definitely liked it. Kind of mainstreamy, had some good riffs. I I see some people saying they didn't like his voice. I didn't mind his voice. It had like a typical kind of radio voice, whatever you want to call it. A little whiny for me, but I still liked it. I'm gonna put that on a playlist. That's a 1 for 1 for me, but I'm almost guessing it's not gonna be my favorite from the set. And if it is, that's probably a bad thing because that means everything's going underneath this. So I am interested why you thought this band would be as big as Disturbed. So Atharva, in the comments, maybe explain a little bit, because I would say, though I liked the song and I get your connection to Disturbed, I don't, from that song, see how they would be as popular as Disturbed. Disturbed's fucking... I can see why Disturbed is. Because just the very, very heavy poppy riffs, as well as a good singer. Very, very good singer. So, all right. So I would say 1 for 1. One's going on a playlist, but I'm guessing there's going to be better ones. I'm hoping. So here we go. Number 2. This is Buzzhorn. Buzzhorn. And the song is called Ordinary. Another of those songs that got me into metal. They also split after making one album called Disconnected. A post-grunge sound to them. Short songs, but I love them, and it's very nostalgic. That's all he says. Okay, here's Buzzhorn with Ordinary. I've not heard of this band at all. Yeah, this sounds more like Disturbed to me than the last one, because of the heavier riff. This is interesting, Atharva, because this is very kind of mainstream. So you're 2 songs mainstream. See if I like this one better or worse than the first one. Same singer? It's interesting that they all had, both these bands have had one album and then they split. I agree, Jason. Nothing wrong with mainstream. I've said on here many times, I like Creed, I like Disturbed, I like Godsmack, Slipknot. Yeah, very true, John, very true. That's what happened to me. Heard Metallica and then heard Dream Theater and was like, whoa, completely different. There's that crunchy chords. Where's the middle section? Is it going to be the middle section? Yeah, I think I like one better than this one. This one's a little more too vanilla for me. At least the other one had it interesting. Life and death, the money that's left and the vultures dive to intercept, and the friendship rolls on to its side. You wait for it to die. Good stop there. Jim is putting this one and Bryce's putting this one. I think we got a split here. Ooh, this is a playlist for Mr. Jim. The first one was for me. I don't know if this one was. But I feel like it's very, very similar to the first one. Whoa, it is a short one. You said they were short, and that is a short one. All right, as I said, yeah. I actually like the first one better, mostly because they were pretty similar. If this had been the first one and the first one had been the second one, they switched, I might have liked this one better than the first one, but they sound pretty much in the same vein to me. I think I liked the first singer a little bit better, a little more unique, I guess. But yeah, to me, they're kind of a wash. I'm actually, the thing I think I'm more surprised about is like both of these songs, and maybe you're leading us on this trip, Atharva, but I had some sort of feeling that like this was going to be more of a unique set, but it's kind of going the other way. It's more of a very traditional set with traditional mainstream songs. Like I think I was expecting some crazy Indian shit, which maybe you're still going there, and this is just the warm up to get to that. I don't know. We'll find out. So here we go with number 3. There's no way you're expecting me to pronunciate this. Thaikkudam Bridge. Thaikkudam. That can't be right. Thai and then Kkudam. I don't know how an Indian language or what language it is, how you pronunciate 2 Ks next to each other. The song is called Navarasam. Navarasam, I think is how you say it. All right, he says this is an Indian fusion rock band. Okay, this is what I was expecting us to have more on the channel from your set. They're from the state of Kerala, which is south of India. They use the Carnatic music fused with rock and metal. What the hell is Carnatic? Carnatic music? What's Carnatic? I don't know what that is. The language in this song is Malayalam. Malayalam? Say it 5 times fast. Fuck no. Malayalam. 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 Which is not my mother tongue. And the fusion of Indian and metal is what made me interested in this band. Okay, this is Thaikkudam. I don't know how to say it. Bridge. The song is called Navarasam, I think. Here we go. This is what I'm interested in hearing because I want to hear how this sounds. Because I have zero idea of Indian metal or Indian fusion. Thaikkudam. Oh. Thaikkudam. Oh shoot, I thought we were going to see some boobs here right off the bat. So, Thaikkudam. Thaikkudam? Got it. Thank you for that transliteration. Ooh. Yes! Fuck yes! Yes! Fucking slow tempo. I always love low tempo, heavy riffs. With this, I don't want to be dumb, but is that sitar? Or what kind of instrument is that called? Dude, this is fucking sick. I'm already calling this shit. Oh my god, this is awesome. So then what is that instrument that's making that Indian instrument sound? Yeah, this video is pretty cool. I like how those kids are staring at him. Woo! Yeah, I hear that as a violin. But that other thing doesn't sound like a violin. It sounds like a... It's almost like the what they have in Korea. They have these long, like, string instruments, and they pluck it. Different than a violin, but it's still a string instrument. Dude, that, I really like his painted face. Dude, whoever did this video did a good job. Awesome, no warnings yet. Yeah, 100% this song is going on a playlist. And that little kid is cute. With his little painted face. Yes! Ooh, the chanting. And the video's good. Love that. Nice shot, Hera. About how music as art is getting lost in mainstream. Very interesting. Whoever directed this did a great job. I mean, this is really well done as a video or whatever they want to call it. Which reminds me, I'll tell you here in a second when the song ends. I like how you can hear the crickets and stuff in the background, like you're in a swamp. Yeah, I would agree. The video was just as good as the song. Really added to it. If it's over, I might go into another part. Is that talking about being reborn? So like a reborn? Well, next part. No, that's the end. I thought it was going to go into another section. All right, so definitely my favorite of the three. Definitely what I was kind of expecting more from your set, Atharva. And it's almost like I wish that the video could be played with the song every time I hear it, because I think that video is really, really well done. Which reminds me, my other half and I, in 2016, we went to Spain, and where were we? So we didn't have much time, so we flew into Madrid and rented a car, drove down through Toledo, Malaga, to Sevilla, and then back up to Madrid. And I think we were in Sevilla. I'm pretty sure it was Sevilla. When we were in Sevilla, we were walking down the streets, the very popular kind of touristy part where people walk down and look at stuff. and there was an Indian filming crew there. And we sat and watched because they had to like clear out the crowds and say, hey, can you guys stay here while we film this or walk around? And this guy they were recording some Indian movie that was going to be released later, I'm sure. And this guy kept doing like these jumps in the air, kind of like freestyle jumps, and they were capturing it on camera. And it was just really interesting to see like them. And then at one part, I remember there was like 6 or 7 of them, and they were doing like Bollywood dancing, and like the music, you could hear the music in the background to help them cue what they were supposed to do in their dance. And I was like, oh, nice little different culture from Spain, coming into Spain and seeing a different culture film a movie there, which is really cool. So we probably took, I don't know, an hour and watched that. So it kind of reminds me of this. Wonder where that movie ever went, and I wonder if I was in the background of any of it, because there was definitely some shots where we were walking around, but it would have looked really odd if we were in the set in the shots, because we were dressed in normal clothes and they were dressed in traditional kind of outfits. So unless the movie had them walking around with the normal people, they're not traditional clothes. So interesting. All right, let's get to the next one. We are already on number 4. He says, Berkeley Indian Ensemble featuring Ustad Zakir Hussain. Lady L is the name of the song. So Berkeley Indian Ensemble. When you say Berkeley, like Berkeley School of Music, a guitar? Like, did they come from there? He says, this is an instrumental jam played by the students of Berkeley College. Yes, so. Along with the great and the best tabla. Tabla? I don't know what tabla is. Player in the world, Ustad Zakir Hussain. Y'all wanted to know what tabla was, yes. So in this video, you can see how it is played. Fun fact, Danny Carey learned how to play tabla from his guru. That, where he gets those crazy drum fillers from. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, and it does add some cool stuff to Tool songs, so... Here we go. We get to see what a tabla is. This is Berkeley Indian Ensemble featuring Ustad Zakir Hussain. Here we go. Oh, this is like a professional video. Is this going to get blocked? Oh, okay. She's a cutie. Sexy when a girl like that can... Girl look next door can play some drums. I love that high-pitched, quick action. Hey, I'm doing both. It's called multitasking, Jason. Thank you very much. I'm sorry you can't do it. Arva, you are just kicking ass today. This song is awesome already. I can tell it's going to be great. Ooh, nice little triplet. What's up, Palas Kurt? KK? K squared? Well, don't speak too soon, Adrian and Ryan. It might pick up and go crazy here. We'll see. I will say that's the first time I've ever seen someone play a violin like that, like down. makes sense, but very non-traditional way of holding a violin. I do wish the girls' drums were a little higher in the mix, because you can hear her going, but you can't. I guess they are focused on him. There you go. Jason, most people who play violin are left-handed. I mean, when I play guitar, my left hand is the one that's doing all the work. And violin usually is like this. So, what is it? Looks like a violin to me. Talking about the Indian girl. I've never seen a violin played like this. I mean, it makes sense, but like this is kind of awkward, I would think. I can understand because like bass players play like that, you know, like this. It's interesting that you guys, I like this, but it's nowhere close to the last song. The last song right now is way better than this. It's got good build, good feel, but Bryce likes the jazziness over the heavy. Yeah, Para, I'm more on the heavy. I mean, I like this. I do like this. Definitely my second favorite song. But that number 3 song was just fucking sick. Wow, we got a bunch of people on this 4 part. Okay. Ooh. Quads. I thought he was gonna do that. Ooh, I love how the girl on the left is grooving and feeling it. That's great. Like his off rhythms. Oh, I bet it is quite difficult to play. Ooh, nice switch. Yeah, it's like congas on steroids. Because like congas is the same way, like if you hit in the middle versus the side, you get a different sound, but this is like, feels like everywhere around it has a very, very different sound from every other place around it. It's got much more musical color within the drum itself. Huh. I don't know what it is, but like the Indian girl, when they keep showing her and she's like feeling it and trying to like get into the groove with it, is sexy to me. Yeah, so you're like that's sexy. Chasing. I bet this guy gets laid just by playing that cello. Oh, nice. And that girl played it so effortlessly with him. She's just like, nice harmony. Oh. Nice. And the microphones that are picking up his tabla are fucking awesome. Those are the best mics I've ever heard. They are picking up every detail. No, I'm talking about the violinist girls impressing me more than the drummer girl. The drummer girl's laying it down, but the effortlessly playing by the violinist is just fucking... And how she's getting into the groove with her body. Oh, is that it? Nice. Alright, yeah, definitely like that a lot. Definitely didn't like it as much as the third one because I like more of the third kind of music than I do this music. This music's great, but I don't like it as much as the third song. But I think as far as technically speaking and just coolness, they're on the same level. It's just a preference thing at that point. So, yeah, Atharva, this is awesome. So far, in my book, you are 4 for 4. I would say 2 of these are definitely going on a playlist. That first song will probably go on a playlist, but not the second song because it sounded too much like the first one. Although I will give them all a second listen. I'm pretty sure this song and the number 3 for sure will be on a playlist. So let's get to your last song, Atharva. Let's pull it up. This is called Sitar Metal. When Time Stands Still is the name of the song. He says, and lastly, we have a YouTube group turned band. Okay, so they were a YouTube group that turned into a band. They are again an Indian fusion band who fuse the instruments of sitar with metal. Awesome. This is an instrumental track. Okay, so I guess Adrian's out. Maybe the sitar will be enough difference for him to be in on this instrumental. Sitar is another Indian instrument which is ancient, as in really ancient. One of the Indian goddesses played it. When you hear it, you will probably know where Adam Jones got his sound from. George from Beatles learnt sitar from the great Indian master Pandit Ravi Shankar, I think is how you say it. He says, there you go. That's my first set. Hope you will all enjoy it. Thank you, Kat, for this set. No, you should be thanking all the people who paid for the set, and I was 1/5 of that. So, yeah, even if this song completely sucks, which I know it's not going to, this has been a great, nice breath of fresh air that we've been asking for on the channel. Different style of music, but still really, really good. So I'm going to go into the 5th song with that understanding. Here we go. It's like almost like a Oh, Para has said he's seen these guys. Keanu Reeves' hair. Nice. I was like, okay, I'm ready for it to pick up to something else. If it's 5 minutes of this, I'll get bored, but here's the fusion. I love that electronic sound, that background, that matrixy electricity sound. Ooh, drummers getting into it. Very genty. Not a Chapman stick, but yeah. Chapman, oh, wait, Tony Lemon Twist, yes. That's what I was going to say at the beginning, but I was overtaken by the cool stuff. I was going to say it's like, sitar is very similar to a Chapman stick. Damn, yeah, this is definitely a fusion of like heavy ass shit. Drums sound really good. Great engineering there on the drums. I'd be interested to hear their other songs and how similar they are or different to this song. If every song sounds kind of this way, I would get bored of it. But as a one-time song, definitely dig it. But I don't dig it as much as 3 and 4, so I'm going to put this right dab in the middle. Ooh, okay. Different part. Yes, love that halftime is light. the shit out of that.
And there he was, a man ahead of his time. Never with words, but with a vision he will end the divide. Now when the time stands still in the darkness filled with light, hold my hand and step within something he left behind.
Cool. Bam, 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 bam. I would agree, Atharva, you did a great job on your first set. Oh, Jim is changing it and putting this first. That I don't know how much longer the song is, but it's getting to the long point. I think it could have ended maybe a minute ago. After that, Love how the sitar player is headbanging. Yeah, I definitely like this ending, but it could be shorter. I still think the song itself would be shorter. Is that the end, or are we going to go into another section? Oh, that is the end. All right, people. So that brings us to the end here. Great job, as always. I think, as people have already said, this was a great first set. Atharva, I do hope in the future we get some more sets from you. I particularly liked the fusion with the Indian stuff. Cool stuff I've never heard before. I think it melted greatly together. And 3 of these songs, maybe, I don't know if that last one will go on a set because it's a little long. It's kind of cool at the beginning, but I kind of started getting lost at the end. But still liked it for its uniqueness. If I had heard like songs like that before, I might have been bored even more than I was at the end. But Atharva, that was great. So that brings us to the end of the set, guys and girls. Tomorrow we have James up, and then on deck is Bryce on Monday. And I would be looking for something a little bit later because there is an Eric C who turned in a 1-song set, and I didn't want to put it into this set because it was a Thurva set, and I didn't want to put it in tomorrow's set because James has like 6 songs, and so does Bryce, and so it's like going to be too long if I put it in. So I might just do a one-off song that will be uploaded here in a little bit. So keep that in mind. Eric, I didn't forget about you. You're coming up, okay? So have a great Saturday. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out.